going? Hey guys, it's Terren here, or aka Datwayyy, you know what, start over. We ready? Apparently not, because I keep fumbling. Hey guys, it's Datwayyy Terren here. I am back with another video. Long time no see. And today I am doing a SummerSlam predictions, a WWE SummerSlam's predictions video. And in this video, I will be talking about my predictions for each of these matches. I think there are 6-7 matches for SummerSlam. SummerSlam for WWE is August the 5th, so it's on Saturday. I'm really excited. There is one thing, I'll talk about that later. But yeah, I'm very excited for this video. This video is basically for all of my wrestling fans. Without further ado, let's get into the video. I have my notebook here. I wrote down all of the matches and what the matches are for. I just wrote them down in random order, though I did put Roman and Jay, I'm going to talk about them last because we all know they're going to be the main event, so you have to put them last. Okay, so the first match I wrote down was Logan Paul versus Ricochet. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. Though I dislike Logan Paul, I do feel as though he's very talented. I feel like he's very good. He has very good technique and wrestling, you know, in the ring so far. But I want him to lose. I want him to lose, and I want Ricochet to win. And here's why I want Ricochet to win. I want him to win because he deserves it. Logan has only been in WWE for a hot minute, and I don't think he's like officially all the way in. But I do feel like I want Ricochet to win because I want him to have this win, you know, under his belt. The last time we saw him in a pay-per-view was WrestleMania. He was not in Elimination Chamber. Yeah, at WrestleMania, because remember he was tag teaming with Braun Strowman. He needs this win. And I'm gonna need for y'all to cool it. Stop talking about Ricochet and his mic skills. It's okay. I want Ricochet to win. The back and forth that they had on, what are they on? Well, beefing currently, you know, the first time, you know, Ricochet, he does his little flips and stuff. We obviously know Logan is the heel in this case, and Ricochet is the babyface. We shall see what will happen, but all I have to say is, if Logan wins this match, if he wins this match, I'm gonna be mad. Next match we have for the Intercontinental Championship, we have Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Now this one was a little tricky for me to decide because on one hand you have Gunther. He's basically like, I compare him to Brock Lesnar. I don't like him either, but I compare him to Brock Lesnar as far as like him being, you know, like a beast in the ring, and him like he's like really, I'm like serious, he's like really talented. So you have that, and you also have the fact that he has had the Intercontinental Championship, the IC title, for what, 410 days, 11 days. He's very like talented, and every single person that he has been in the ring with, as far as him versus, you know, a challenger, all the matches have been bangers after banger. Shout out to Sheamus, but that. And then on the other hand, you have Drew McIntyre, which he's just now coming back from an injury. I love Drew McIntyre. I feel like he's awesome. He's great in the ring. I love his signature move, the Claymore. I love to see it. It was a good back and forth. And I will say that even when he had that match with, what is his name? When Drew faced one of Imperium, which is the group that Gunther and the two people. When Drew was he had that match against one of the Imperium people. That was a good match so far, and he had won, and Gunther came into the ring and started beating him up, but then Drew eventually he got the last word when he put Gunther through a table. Classic, you know, through the table. But who I want to win. Now, and also you have to remember that Gunther is basically one of the top, 4 people that for the IC title has reigned it for a long time. So you have to take into account that, and also Drew. And I have come to the conclusion, I want Drew to win. I want him to win. I want him to win. He hasn't had a belt in a long time. Y'all remember the triple threat match for the IC title back at WrestleMania when it was Sheamus. I love Sheamus too. Sheamus versus Drew versus Gunther. Y'all know how that ended. Gunther won. But I feel like Drew deserves this chance and deserves to win. That way we get to see Drew and Sheamus for the IC title, because if y'all do not know, Sheamus has not won the IC title. That's the only that's the only title belt that he has not won. So rooting for him on that, and I want Drew to win. He better win. And I hope he brings his sword too. Excited to see all their new gear and stuff. The next match, I'll make this short and sweet, because if I'm being honest, I'm not really this interested in this match. I just want one person to win so that we can get this over with. Ronda Rousey versus Shayna Baszler. I'm gonna be quite frank. I don't like Ronda, but I can see her potential as a wrestler. I can see her trying, but I want Baszler to win. I want her to win because this past couple of years, she was at the top of her game and she was destroying people left and right, and then all of a sudden, you know, WWE, they started to lose her momentum, and you started to see her not, you know, get up there how she used to. And I feel like ever since she broke apart from Ronda, she's been able to kind of build that back up, which I like. And I feel like we're gonna get her old character back, which is good. They said it was gonna be an MMA style fight. Very interested to see that. I want to see how this goes. I'm not very interested just because it's been I've just been like this with Ronda, and ever since Baszler turned on her, I feel like this is gonna give both of them momentum. Yeah, you know, they build up the story by just, you know, showing, you know, old clips, because, you know, they're best friends, but, you know, for the sake of them having this beef, they, you know, on WWE, they were showing back in the day when their, you know, UFC days or MMA days, and basically how Baszler was just saying just how Ronda was just always using her. And if y'all notice, they would put certain clips in where Baszler would always be in front of Ronda, and Baszler was just saying that she only used me so that she can get to the top, you know. So yeah, next match, which I'm very excited about, we have Asuka versus Bianca Belair versus Charlotte Flair. I have a bone to pick with the people who decided it was okay for Charlotte to get thrown in to the championship, the main championship theme again. And this match is for the women's undisputed championship. Who was it that was like, you know what, throw Charlotte back in too? I want other people to have their chance for the championship as far as the women's go, because I feel like, you know, ever since Sasha, aka Mercedes Moné, and Naomi, aka Trinity, left, it's the women's league for WWE in general, I feel has plummeted, and people have not wanted to see them. But I wanted, you know, them to have more screen time, because I know there is a lot of good talent when it comes to the women's. I feel like that needs to be shown. I want them to have more opportunities. I want them to get more screen time. When it comes to this, you know, the three people, Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte, I'm just tired of seeing Charlotte always in the championship scene. I want her in somewhere else. That's why I say I really want the women to have a mid-card belt, because all they have is tag team, the actual championship belt, which is now, it's two different ones on Raw and SmackDown. And I just want them to have a mid-card, you know, championship for both Raw and SmackDown. That way they won't just be focusing on only 2 titles, but it'll be 3 now, you know? So then that way people can spend their time, you know what I'm saying? And it won't just be for like the same tag team, the main championship, tag team, the main championship, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Who do I want to win? This is hard. This is hard. I love Asuka and I love Bianca. Okay, here's what I think is gonna happen. Okay, so I want Bianca to win because I feel like if you've like ever since she lost her belt to Asuka, you can kind of see her. I feel like she's like, you know, like switching heels slowly, which is what people wanted because they felt like her championship reign was going stale, and you know, this and that. But I feel like I like this heel Bianca. I really want to see it because I was not able to see it in NXT, which I'm trying to catch up on those matches now from back in the day. Also, you have to remember, you have to take into account that Io Sky has the Money in the Bank briefcase. So whoever wins that match, I have a feeling that Io might cash in on whoever wins the match. I hope it's not a failed cash-in because there have been some failed cash-ins, and they have been terrible. So I just really hope that if she decides to cash in, it'll be worth it. Because I always get nervous when it comes to the cash-ins because anything could happen. So there was a lot of like Charlotte saying, you know, Bianca, I need you 100%. You know, I need both of y'all 100%. Very interesting. I want Bianca to win. She better win. And if Io cash in, good for her. So, the next match is for the World Heavyweight Championship, and it is against Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor. I love both Rollins and Balor. I love both of them. They both have very good talents. I'm trying to think, does WWE want to keep Seth's reign going? Or do they want Finn to end it? Because as y'all know, Seth and Finn, they did have a match, what was that, 2000, maybe 15, 16, when the men's Universal Championship, it was between them, whoever got it, that would be, you know, the first person to have, you know, the Universal Championship. During that match, Finn, he had got injured because Seth the move is called, it's called a something buckle, right? Got back up, he was rolling, he had won the match, but unfortunately the next day he had to relinquish, he had to give up the championship, which I thought was sad because I felt like he was going to have an amazing run. And then y'all know when Finn was walking back, you know, after he gave the title to, during that time, it was Mick Foley that was running. Finn was walking back and Seth had came and he laughed in his face and he kept walking. So it's a lot of history there. Like Finn said, now who I want to win? Who do I want to win? That's hard. But I'm going to say Seth. I'm going to say Seth because I do want his reign to continue. But we have to keep in mind, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest, he has the suitcase. So, and Seth says this on Raw. He said, there's going to be a chance that Damian is going to try and cash in. And he was just letting Finn know that because He was like, hey, all I have to say is there's going to be no more Judgment Day, which you can kind of see, the crack, because Money in the Bank, it was Seth against Finn. They was doing a little match. Damian came, ruined it. Finn lost. They was fighting, but then they had made up. Oh, okay. I want Seth to win. Next match, we have Cody versus Brock. Cody Rhodes versus Brock Lesnar. I just want this to be done. There's been 2 matches before. The first time, who won? Who won the first time? That's how you know I don't even care for these matches no more, because I just want Cody to be off of Brock so that he can go to something else, so that he can gain a championship. That's what I want. I just want Brock Lesnar to leave him alone. I just want this needs to be the final match. And he even came on Raw the other day while Cody, had this inspiring speech and this, that, and the third, and his mom was literally in the front row, and Brock Lesnar was sitting over there giving F5s and all this other stuff to Cody, and was sitting there laughing in his mom's face and smiling in his mom's face, beating up Cody. I'm tired, and I'm sick of it. Next. This is the final one. We have, y'all already know what this is, man. Y'all know what this is. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. I want Jey to win. He has to win this. Tribal Combat. Yeah. And just know, this is our first time seeing this Tribal Combat match, or I have seen. So I want to see what tricks, because I know Roman's going to pull some tricks up his sleeve. But I want Jey to know that just in case Solo come, because I know he gonna come. Just in case Solo comes. This is what I think. I think Jimmy gonna come. Jimmy just might pull up and help his brother. If it comes to the time where Solo and Roman and them, they just cheating too much. But I also have faith in Jey to where, oh, yeah, he's gonna beat Roman. Because guess what? He beat him at Money in the Bank. He pinned you. 1, 2, 3. He pinned you. Roman, he pinned you. You can't deny that. It's on camera. The build up for it was really good. I hope Jimmy has a speedy recovery. Oh, and by the way, this match, it is for the men's undisputed Universal Championship. So that. But also there was rumors that maybe The Rock might show up. Well, if I'm not mistaken, every single pay-per-view we have, people always want to bring up, well, what if The Rock comes back? Are there any special guests? And then WWE, they'll be like, maybe, I don't know. Or Triple H will probably be like, maybe, I don't know. But if I'm being honest, it'll be a complete shock if The Rock does show up. But I don't think he's going to. I think people, they just keep bringing it up every single pay-per-view. That's my opinion. Last thing I want to mention that I wanted to mention earlier was that there is going to be a Battle Royal Friday on SmackDown. And I believe it's for somebody to have a chance in SummerSlam. I'm just not sure how. So I'm not going to be able to do a predictions on that. But it's totally okay. I will most likely make a video on my thoughts for SummerSlam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope, I want you guys to like and subscribe. I hope you all have a good day. I will see you guys next time. Bye.